So here we go, we're at Brunel University in West London. This is a little crit around the perimeter of the university campus. We're inside the university campus here, and the actual race will be 7 laps. So this is just 1 lap preview. Slight incline here as we come off the start around this roundabout, which will appear like a bend on the actual race when you're racing online. This is probably the steepest little bit of climbing you'll have to do in the whole race, just up to this next roundabout where we turn left. So you've got a series of corners. You've got that first right-hander, then this left-hander. Now we've got a little bit of a drop here down to some traffic lights and a left-hander there. Now this course is designed that it will have effectively 90-degree bends, slightly smoothed out to make them more palatable when you're riding online on one of the platforms. But it is designed to have these little 90-degree bends to spice up the race a little bit. So here we come down to these traffic lights, and as I say, it's going to be a sharp left there. Reasonably urban course here. We're outside the university campus now, but we are effectively, I suppose, circumnavigating it, if you like. It is just to our left. These houses, perhaps not the ones we're looking at now, but there were, of course, houses always built here long before the university was built, which was around the 1970s. So it's a relatively modern university. I think it specialises more in science, named after Isambard Kingdom Brunel, the great engineer from Victorian times. So as we slow down for the traffic lights, a little bit of editing now to cut out the delay. Sharp left here, and as I say, this is just another one of these 90-degree bends on this crit course. There are several each lap, 7 laps remember. You can see it's fairly flat, just that little incline at the beginning, just after the start to really take any notice of, and of course a slight decline just after that. Second traffic light stop. Don't know if Isambard Kingdom Brunel had to suffer traffic lights back in his day, but a modern engineering feat, shall we say. So back on track, a little bit slowed down in the preview. You won't need to slow down, of course. We've eradicated all traffic lights on our online platform, and another sharp left-hander just coming up along here now as we go down the Greenaway in Uxbridge. And this will bring us back into Cleveland Road, which is where the university is. And once upon a time it was the main entrance to the university down this road here, but that's switched now to where we started and came out with that little bit of an incline. So we're going to go into what was once upon a time the main entrance, and you can see it's still dead flat here. A little cycle marked on the road to suggest that it's a cycle lane, even though it clearly isn't. And we're going to do a sharp left and a sharp right as we go into the university here, and these will of course just appear as bends, whereas we're going to have to sort of shuffle in what was once the main entrance to university. We can see the university campus on the left now, just coming up, so any moment now we're going to hit that sharp left followed by a sharp right as we go around the perimeter road inside the campus. The railings on our left denoting where the university is. Student running out there. We're going to turn left into the university. Once upon a time, as I say, that was the main entrance. Now we're going to do a sharp left and then onto the perimeter road. Now the surface is a little bit rough here. You won't have any such problems in the online racing. Now there are a couple of bends before we get back to the finishing line, but we're now on the road where we started. So this is the perimeter road inside the university campus. As you can see, the road's not very well kept. They're probably very anti-car in the modern environmental world that we live in, and we just dodge the traffic bumps there as we go around the first. Now this one's quite a sweeping corner, so it's not too much to worry about in terms of cornering when you're in the online race. The next one's a little bit sharper as we swerve around the speed bumps once more around the back of the university. Not its best side, but you can see quite a large campus nowadays. It's grown a lot in modern times. First built in the 1970s, as I said, and we're just around the back end of it. As I suppose what you might call the sort of tradesman's entrance, where there's access to a lot of the buildings within the university. I'm assuming these are all residential halls of residence for students. We seem to have an abundance of cars parked outside, so perhaps they're not as anti-car as one might anticipate. Now this is the next of the bends. We go around, it's got a number 4 there, but it's not the 4th bend. You're counting, you'll see we're way past 4. Now we're beginning to get into the final throes of the lap. Remember, as I said before, 7 laps, and we head up now towards the finishing line. So this barrier is effectively where the finishing line is on the race, and this is the roundabout we went across at the start. Good luck.